Yes, people, morning, people, evening, good night, nice and decent, people. It's Friday. My broski still doing the Ramadan thing, but still make time to find time for BBK Sports, man. I'm grateful, my bro. How are you today?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. Just Friday, innit? So I know your day is starting, but
Mm-hmm.
another hour and a bit, and another 2 hours or so, and yeah, I'll be done for the week. Yeah, man, just getting on with it. Good win during the week. But I'm sure we're gonna talk about all of that, and cup competitions coming up on
Yes, sir.
Saturday. So yeah, man, a lot of good things going on at the moment, man. At least we're still here. We ain't just limited to 40 games like our foes, like our friends, Man United. We got
Yeah,
Wahaha and that.
yeah. But before we get into all that, let me quickly ask you, um, how big was the smile on your face yesterday when Palace took a giant dump at the toilet bowl? Did you enjoy that?
Do you know I didn't even watch the game, but yeah, man, I'm happy, man. I'm happy. I still don't think that Spurs are gonna go down, man, because the other two, the Forest and West Ham, yeah, maybe West Ham will probably go up a little bit, up the table a little bit. But these teams, man, someone's gonna do something to allow these guys to stay up. Do you think they're going down?
Yes, yes,
You think so? You think they're going
yes,
down?
yes. They're going down. It's
Nah.
they're going down, brother. And you know what? Because you just said Forest and West Ham.
Yeah.
They play Forest in a week and a half. Right? When we played the final, they play Forest that day. That's a huge 6-pointer.
Mm.
Their running is mad. I think they're actually gonna go down, man. I'm here for I'm putting that energy in the atmosphere because I need it. And they have a tough run in. I think they will go down. But big up to everyone that's in here, man. Big up to Kwaja, LFC Monster, Mateo, the general upon the ground, Darren. Honors and respect to everyone. Yeah, don't you dare. Don't you dare tonight, LFC Monster, because I would have traded you get knocked out the FA Cup to beat Wolves in the league. Because I don't need you in the FA Cup. You men have done a number on us this season. So I want all the big teams out the FA Cup. So I would prefer you lose tonight and win the other game. But I do think you beat Wolves tonight. But yeah, man, I think they're going down, brother. I need this. That team looks like they have nothing. No fight. They're so open. Have you ever seen someone's forehead or nose being offside?
Nah.
Yeah, we saw it that night, bro. That was a perfectly good goal. Even the Premier League is trying to do these men a solid, and they still made a meal of it. Because after that, they went down the other end in 2 minutes and scored. And then they are so open. When I watch Forest, when I watch West Ham, even Burnley, I see teams that fully acknowledge that they're in a relegation fight and they're fighting. These men, they're just out there, bro. They're just out there strolling around. They are thinking. Even Peter Drury said it on the commentary. These men are not too good to go down.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
And that's
Well,
the
ain't they got anyone come anyway? Do you know what? If they go down or not, I don't really care anyway, to be honest, because it is what it is, isn't it? It will be banter hours, isn't it? But I think that I don't want to take away them getting relegated, for us winning like trophies, isn't it? So yeah, they've got their own fight right now. So yeah, if they go down, it'd be banter. I've got a good friend who I've known for years. I'll be messaging him and slating him as well. So Gary, get ready, yeah. When I text you about my brother, yeah, and he's been Spurs from when I can think back to 90s, early 90s. So and he's running his mouth. So yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna catch him.
Oh,
and I'm gonna catch Adam Bear as well, yeah. Brentford coach, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch you as well, my brother, yeah. Don't worry, yeah. Because you've got enough things to say about Arsenal, you know what I mean, sending texts and that, yeah. Don't worry, I'm gonna find you as well.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going down, man. I think they're fully going down. But they won the Europa League, and this is what happens when a trophy. When you can win the trophy all you want, but when it papers over the cracks and you ignore the cracks, this is what happens. You can win the trophy and acknowledge that you fluked it and address your issues. They didn't. They sacked Levy, who got him to the big boy table. They sacked Ange, who won them a trophy. I think they got too big for their boots, and football karma can be a real thing. Down the drain they go, says Abdur. I believe it.
But even last season, where did they finish? 15th or something?
17th. They were right above it. So they were flat. That's what I'm saying. They're ignoring the fact that they almost went down last year. You know what I mean? And
would you have kept Frank?
Yeah, I think he would have kept him up.
Mm.
Yeah, I think he would have. Yeah, I don't see these bad run of results to continue under Frank, but this guy, yeah, I do. It's long.
Didn't Finn get sent off as well? Van der Ven.
Mm-hmm.
Was that?
They don't care. They don't care, man. So Ramiro's coming back. He's going out. Yeah, it's long. They got Liverpool next. So
oh my.
Yeah. They go to Anfield. So Monster, don't you dare.
Yeah.
Don't you dare, because these men have it in them to go to City and win. So you why not? You better fix up. Arsenal winning, Spurs relegated to the Master, and that's the only thing. The only way the relegation would be sweet is if we do our business, right?
Yeah.
So speaking of our business, I'll go as far as to say it was another stinky performance. But we're collecting. Our performance against Chelsea wasn't great. Our performance was against these men wasn't great, but we're picking up points. So we'll take the points over performance at this point of the season. But what did you think of the performance against the Brighton?
Well, you've just answered it for me, innit? Stinky, innit? If there's a word, it's stinky, innit? I watched that game. I'm telling you, yeah. I'm contemplating whether to do watch-alongs next season. If the football's gonna be like this, I'm just gonna do post and previews, because I can't be doing this, wasting my life in there with Cape, yeah, because I know Cape likes to spin the positive on the games and all that, but he knows the games are stinky, yeah, because I'm there and I'm yawning and I'm like, you work so hard during the day, yeah, and then you got a little bit of entertainment, yeah, and I'm just watching. I might as well just read a book. I might as well just sit there and read one of them books, or put on Netflix a film, because you know us, man. Then when we get older, we put on the Netflix. And we're watching it. Next minute,
sleep gone.
Yeah, that's what the football's looking like, and I can't do that next season if Mikel Arteta is going to be rolling out the same football, man. I can't do it, man. So this season it'd be acceptable because I'm going to do the watch-alongs, but it was another, let's see how we do, and then you know what, it's the same. Let's hold on, to the end. Just stay defensively resolute, which we're good at. We're good at defending, but our attack, even Gyökeres, man, he was poor. Couldn't hold the ball up very well, because I'm rooting for Gyökeres, but he doesn't help himself sometimes.
He's making it difficult for you to root for.
He's making it difficult. Yeah. I don't know what Martinelli done. Really, I don't. People say Saka was all right, but I don't think, apart from the goal, which was a bit of jamminess, I don't know. I was chatting to Cape in the game, and I was saying, like, Saka could be doing more, innit? But it was like the ball's not getting to him, and I was like, well, you know what I'm saying? It's like Timber, he wasn't going forward after a period, innit? He was just staying back in it. So Saka's getting the ball, but this is where you need Saka to be a little bit better, innit? Because he's getting the ball and he's just trying to do the same thing all the time, and he's just losing the ball. He's trying to do that predictable, I'm going to step in. The defender's like, hey, give me the ball, dude. It's so predictable. Sometimes I just like to see Saka just like, and that's what we used to love Saka at doing back in the day, the way he holds up the ball. But his hold-up play is not even that great right now. And that's just, I don't know what it's down to, whether it's down to he's not up to speed in games or whatever, but that's one of the things that he's really good on, is that hold up, when he just can just hold the ball off players and that. But he kept losing the ball quite a lot in that game, and that was just giving the ball back to Brighton, and Brighton were just springing attacks. And not just him, a lot of our play, we just kept giving the ball away. And the science and everything, I just don't know. I don't know how we're going to get through it, man.
Yeah. You know what? After the United game, And I start to feel some slippage in the team when City was getting closer to us. And on this very show, the warm up after the United game, we said, get ready for some of the stinkiest football for the rest of the season. Because when Mikel gets nervous, this is what happens. He gets nervous. He's gonna rely on his defense. And yesterday's stream, I put in the thumbnail: Arsenal's defense or City's attack. One of those things is gonna carry one of us to a Premier League title. And right now, it could look like our defense might just edge it because we went to Brighton and rode our defense to a 1-0 win. Stinky, but we just saw City had a beautiful draw. It was beautiful. They had Rodri in a lone 6, 5 attackers deployed around him, and they went for it, scored, went ahead twice, and drew the game because they don't have a defense like we do. So Mikel is going to double down at least this season. The big question I'm asking is, when he wins the Premier League title, should he win the Premier League title? Does he double down? Because you don't change a winning formula, do you? We're not paying Mikel Arteta to play pretty football. We're paying him to win trophies. So if he wins the trophies playing stinky football, I'm of the opinion that he doesn't change. I asked the question, and big up to Kate, by the way. Big him up because I've asked the question with him in personal conversations, and I've seen him go on Never a Foul and put the energy out there. He believes that if Mikel locks up the Premier League title next year, he will take the shackles off. I don't believe that, but I would hope that the football will be better when you're taking the pitch as Premier League champions versus taking the pitch as nervous, squeaky bum time guys. They will have the experience and have the wherewithal to know what it takes. So I think that it might be a little different, even with Mikel's conservatism, but I don't know. But if it takes us to the Premier League title, we have, as a fan base, have a decision to make. Like, do we accept this football at what cost? The cost is Premier League title. Because if we win 2 Premier League titles playing this way, I'm happy.
I had this. I said in the group the other day, yeah, that this football that we see now, yeah, I think it's evolved once again. It's more based on physicality. If you notice the teams, yeah, like the top teams, everyone's 6 foot plus. Everyone's, physical, the football's not great. I don't know who plays really exciting apart from maybe the likes of Bournemouth, maybe a Fulham. There's not many teams that are playing exciting, football that you want to sit down and watch all the time. I might be wrong. I might be missing out a few teams, but Arsenal don't play exhilarating football. I don't think City do. Even Liverpool, who are known for playing great football, I don't think they're playing the best football this season. Chelsea, I don't even think they're playing that great. Obviously they have their moments, but I just think this football is just really just physical, robotic system football. Don't express yourself. Win your duels.
Win your duels,
or duels, or whatever people say. I just don't see the football as that great. So maybe, I don't know. Cape was saying that this guy might change next season, but as you said, why should he change? If this is his winning formula, why he gets paid to win trophies? So why is he going to change? I don't see him changing personally, and I think Cape's only saying that because he loves the guy, innit, and he's using him. But
the thing is, go on.
No, go on.
No, I was gonna say this is why I was kind of hoping if we had I want to say get the Premier League wrapped up like match week 35, 36, and for the remaining 3-4 games we would see like the shackles are off. You've got the title. Let's see the football. Now, if we still have a chance to wrap up the Premier League title before the season is over. So if that happens and we have 2 to 3 games left, and he is still not playing attacking football while we have the trophy, then we have our answer. Then it's not that he doesn't want to play attacking football; it's that he can't. And then going into the summer, we'll have to digest it and say we're gonna try to defend this Premier League title, but it's gonna be stinky. But speaking of stinky, what do you make of the Brighton manager saying all that he was saying? So a great story. He's got a point.
two things can be true, innit? He's got a point, but also I think he's just going over the top the other day, innit? It was just the fans as well at the ground. You know what I mean? You can just pick up the ball for a throw on, and they're like, I see man in the crowd doing that, you know, pointing to his thing, and man just got the ball to throw it.
Yeah,
just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Just absolute arse. And the thing is, yeah, you know, this referee, I don't know if you notice, but this referee let Brighton get away with a lot of fouls. Yeah, he let, is it Gomez? Me and Kate were watching the game. Was like, oh, hold on, this guy's committed about 5-6 fouls. Yeah, and he's just like he's not booking anyone. Yeah, it's like, who got booked? Was it Timber that got booked? Someone got booked for just like their first thing, or first or second. I think it was Mascara. Mascara got booked like literally
got booked,
straight away in the game, and you're like, but half of their players were committing much more fouls and weren't getting booked. I think Chris Kavanagh really, I don't like to cuss refs, yeah, but he was an idiot against Brighton, man. He was terrible, bro. Oh, what's this? Stats? Man's bringing up the stats. What's this?
Yeah, so this is the average time restarts and delays in seconds, right? So, and this is what I said on yesterday's stream. If you go look up the stats, you will find out that the difference between Arsenal and the rest of the teams is negligible. But because it's Arsenal, it's going to make a whole bunch of noise. Like it takes Brighton 27 seconds to restart play, right? It takes Arsenal 31 seconds, just over 30 seconds, like 30.1. So a 3-second difference. You know what I mean? You don't even notice a 3-second difference, but man is going to the press conference talking mass. You know what I mean? Just if you don't want us to waste time, score. Go ahead. Because if we're behind, we're not going to waste time, innit? It ain't like you didn't have opportunities to play football. You were did Liverpool not play football against you? They beat you 3-0. I'm sure they were open. I seen Villa. Villa didn't do time wasting. They beat you. Like, brother, he sounds like Jurgen Klopp after they got dumped out the Champions League by Atletico Madrid. I wouldn't play that way. Maybe it's a German thing. You know what I mean? Because
when he plays Man City, you don't hear him moaning about anything about Pep or anything like that. You don't hear him moaning about any other teams. It has to be Arsenal, innit? The agenda, innit? The agending.
Yeah. So score first, or score a goal, a couple of goals, and then we can't waste time, innit? But I do think, like, we all know the football is stinky and all that stuff. But you coming out in a press conference, like, it sounds like sour grapes to me. I'm not gonna lie. But at this point, we've won 20 Premier League games. We won 20 Premier League games all of last season. So, you know, we're trending, we're trending, right? And we look to the FA Cup. They just had it on Sky Sports, and they're doing the boy 10 thing. They're doing it, bro. It's all out there. They're putting it out there in the air, because we're gonna beat Mansfield, right? Let's be honest. So we're in the quarterfinals.
Well. I hope so.
Nah.
I hope so.
There's hope.
Did you see the way Mansfield dealt with? I'm not saying we are, but you know what? I don't listen. Did you see the way Mansfield dealt with Burnley in the FA Cup?
Nah.
Hey, they scored a couple of bangers, you know, against thing, you know. What's our team looking like? Because I don't want to see loads of big boy players playing against Mansfield.
We're gonna have big boy players playing against Mansfield, unfortunately.
What, no rest?
We're gonna have big boys playing, because our back line it's gonna be Kepa. It's probably gonna be Calafiori left back. Hincapié and Mascara probably will play. If Benjamin White can't play, then Mascara is gonna go right back, and then you'll probably see Saliba come in, because I heard it's not serious. Gabriel shouldn't play. Declan Rice shouldn't play. Zubimendi shouldn't play. I think everyone else should. Well, no Saka either. If Nani can't get a run out against the League One side, then he needs to pack it in. Jesus starts up top. Martinelli, Trossard, either one on the left-hand side. That's enough to be the League One side, if you're asking me. They're 16th in League One. They've won 10 games. Yeah, for all intents and purposes, we should be getting by Mansfield. I don't want to say comfortably, but comfortably, if you know what I mean. Without the disrespect, I think we can get by Mansfield. You know what I mean? 1 second, real quick. Let me big up some of these legends in the chat. Big up to Ozzy, Gunnar Rican, Big you up, my G. Mateo in the house. Ozzy says, after 10 minutes, we could muster an attack to save our lives. Yeah, I think that's right. We scored right around the 8th, 9th minute. Right around there. Big up to Joint. Say, why are you playing hold-up football in a league that don't call fouls? Big up to Godfrey. Who else is in the house? Man, like Jacques Cousteau. Big you up, my general. Manners and respect to you every single time. Yeah, and the thing is that the Premier League, I see them doing this whole thing about Arsenal time wasting and all this, and they're going to change the rules and all that. And if you're the Premier League, you need to worry about the rules, one thing, but you, man, seriously need to do something about your equipment combo failures every game. You know what I mean? Even yesterday in the Tottenham game, there was another 7-minute delay while they're playing with their walkie-talkies and their headsets and all that. That's what they need to focus on, talking about stopping Arsenal from scoring set pieces. I saw Rodri score a set piece versus Forest and ran around the goddamn pitch like he was a madman, and no one said shit. It's a set piece. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anyone who can't see it at this point, that it's just pure clickbait and an agenda. If Arsenal do it, talk about it, and you will get views and clicks. It's because they don't want to see it, bro. Like, come on, everyone. Liverpool scored 3 set pieces the other day in a 5-2 win. Without those 3 set pieces, it's a draw.
When they being called like set piece geniuses or something, like when they scored that, or
right, you know, they scored quite a bunch. But you would think it's only us that score from set pieces. It's mad. You know, it's mad. But you know what though? I have to give you credit, bro, because you know the thing is, I'm after the Wolves game, you know, I'm like, yeah, we give the title back to City. It's in their hands. They can run the table and win the league. But all of a sudden, their game in hand doesn't look like an automatic 3 points. You know what I mean? Because if they drop points at home to Forest, their game in hand is against Palace. I think they still haven't decided when that game is going to be played. But that game doesn't look like an automatic 3 points anymore. And if Man City don't get all 3 points in their game in hand, if they drop points, if they draw, if they lose, yeah, at that point, then I'm ready to do the Tony Claude thing and get giddy because I think that would be enough.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not doing the giddy thing, yeah, until we're clear, yeah. You know what? I still believe that we'll win this league, but you know what? Anything can happen, man. We can draw games.
Yeah, you're right.
So we're due at least one more loss, I think, this season, even though I don't think we will lose another game. But
you don't think we lose another game?
I don't think we do. I think we go to Etihad and beat them.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not on this fear train for Man City. Yeah, I know enough of you, man. Respect City to the point where, you know what I mean, you think you're gonna lose all the time, but brother, I don't respect City that way, like that. You know what I mean?
You know who respects City like that though?
Who?
Arteta.
Yes, but I don't. Yeah, but I know, but I don't. I think we beat them, man. I think we beat them. I just think that it's the lower teams that we might have problems with, like a West Ham. I could see a draw with West Ham, you know, for some crazy reason. Like a
draw, the league could be done by then. By the time we play West Ham.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we're gonna win this, but it's gonna be squeaky bum time, innit? Towards the end. So yeah, this is Arsenal though. Remember, this is Arsenal. Until we get over the line, this is Arsenal. Not this is it. This is Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? So anything can happen. So I'm not doing the Tony Claude thing. I'm not doing the Cape thing. I'm not doing the Boy 10 thing yet until I know if it's 2 games to go, yeah, and we're like clear, then doing what I need to do. Do you know what I mean? Running around the street, top on, shorts on, you know what I mean? All giddy, but you know.
You have chest for the final.
Yeah, I've got chest for the final. I have chest for
the final. I think we win.
Listen, I don't do this City fear thing. I keep telling you, man, I don't fear City, bro. I know they're a great side and everything. I don't do the fear thing with City though no more. Do you know what I mean? It's like cycles come to an end, innit? And I don't believe that City are gonna be as great as they were. They've had their time, and even if we were to lose this cup final, I still think we win the league anyway. So that's how that's my thought process anyway.
Yeah, I fully agree with that. I think we do win the final. I don't. This is something that Gianni and I disagree on, because he thinks that we win the cup final, it will kick us on to go win the Premier League, which may be true, but I don't think they're intrinsically linked like everyone is saying. Because I think we could win the damn Carabao and go on to lose the league. Losing the Carabao, you bet shit. If you lose the Carabao, you better kick on and go win the goddamn league.
Exactly.
You can't. Ain't got time for pity stories. Brother, so Godfrey said Kepa, Nichols, Mosquera. There has to be some rotation, and we don't know.
I don't think Nichols going to be there.
I don't know what the Saliba injury is. You know what I mean? I don't even know what that injury is. Gabriel can't be playing against no League One side. You know what I mean?
But yeah.
We have to figure out a rotation scheme where you play a strong enough side to show him enough respect, but go on and do a professional performance. Yeah, Skelly. Yeah, it might just not be written in the stars for him.
So who starts on the left then? Calafiori then.
Mm-hmm. Cala, Capier, left center back. The right side center back, probably Mosquera, but then. So
can't Saliba play? He didn't play the last.
His injury is not serious. I could see him playing, because the talk leading up to the Brighton game, or Declan is injured. I'm like, nah, bro. Declan's gonna play. I hope it's the same thing with Saliba, where he is just a knock, or he didn't feel comfortable in a week's rest.
We are gonna play a couple of, first teamers.
So, Nicholas Mosquera, Calafiori, the MLS. So we scratched the MLS.
MLS is out. MLS is out with He's on a ban, innit?
Yellow card accumulation. Yeah, so we got Norgard, Havertz, Eze. I can see that. Madueke, Jesus, Martinelli. Yeah. That should be enough to get done. Yeah, Max was fit and dressed on the bench. Monster. This is Arsene Wenger is going to take a snapshot of yesterday's game to make his case for his daylight rule, and he's going to get traction.
Well, they're actually implementing that in the
Canadian League. Yeah. I saw that. Yeah, but with that momentum and yesterday, because brother, that was just, if you got to do that to allow a goal, just
what about if you're Pinocchio then? You know what I'm saying? Just
the thing is, I don't think this is how I approach the offside thing. I don't see the clear advantage that Sarr got for his nose being offside or his forehead. That was just a shit line by Tottenham, and Palace exploited it. Man, I'm giddy now, quadruple. I got chest for the final, but I'm not giddy yet for anything. You know what I mean? It's like, if City drop points again, they got one more fuck up in them, City, for me to be like, okay, even the most hardened bottle can't mess this up. Even like
I might have to ban that word on my chat. You know when you go into the settings, and I might have to ban the word quad, bro. I'm seriously thinking of doing that, bro.
It's coming, man. That's the traffic blockade. Big up to boy 10, the quad master himself. Big you up, my G. Let's see how we come back after the break. Yeah, we definitely need
a national break, innit? When is that?
It's towards the end of the month. Yeah, I think after the final we go into an international break, and then we play first week of April. Premier League comes back, and then it's on, my brother.
These men are going to be so fast to want to go and play international. I'm telling you, someone's gonna get injured. Someone's gonna get injured, and I hope it's not Declan Rice, man.
Yeah. So I was saying on yesterday's, bro, I'm like, how we're deploying dark arts on the pitch. We need to do some of that dark arts for this international break.
Yeah.
Gabriel, nah, you ain't good, especially you, because brother, last one you got injured at the Emirates playing in a meaningless friendly. Brazil has already qualified. Him, Jesus, because he's gonna come back injured if he plays. Martinelli can go. You can go because Rodrigo did an ACL. He has to try to get into the team, right? So he can go. Zubimendi, stay your ass in London. You, Declan, brother, you better not.
That man are gonna go, you know. Zubimendi's definitely going, bro. Definitely going. He's definitely going. That man loves to play football, man. That guy can't even rest himself for 2 minutes.
Right. Damn near. Who in our team is not a international? Even Hincapié plays heavy minutes for Ecuador.
I can't think of anyone, you know.
Right. So we have a lot of international players that this needs to be managed. You know what I mean? It really needs to be managed. Before we get into the FA Cup thing, right? The Champions League, right? You know, we can be there's a real possibility that Arsenal could be the only English team that gets to the quarterfinal.
Yes, but I don't think so. I think Liverpool have got a chance to get to the quarters as well.
You think they're gonna beat your boys?
Yeah, they beat Galatasaray. They'll beat them.
Yeah.
I don't want them to, but they will. They will. Galatasaray are doing some stupidness now, yeah, especially against Juve, yeah. Galatasaray have to be on it because, yeah, I've not really been impressed with their play recently, man. But I just think Liverpool, they probably will go through over a two-legged round. I think they will go through.
Yeah. I'll favor them to go through, but I wouldn't be surprised if Gala knocked them out, right? But PSG, Chelsea, there's a high chance that PSG will beat Chelsea, right? They're the current chance. Barca, Newcastle, City versus Madrid. That's the one, right? Because there's, that's the talk. If City get knocked out of the Champions League, they'll focus solely on the Premier League, and then they could not drop points for the rest of the season. But should they get by,
I can see PSG doing some idiotness, yeah, and Chelsea getting through that. I can just see Chelsea beating them.
Yeah,
I can just see some foolishness from PSG and Chelsea going through. Yeah. I can see it.
The reason why I brought that up, is because I know the English FA, the coefficient is strong because of in the qualification phase. But in a world, say Gala does a madness knockout Liverpool, PSG probably beat Chelsea, Madrid can beat anybody. Who else? Atletico is going to beat Tottenham. So if Arsenal is the only team in the final or in the quarterfinals or semis, then all of a sudden the English teams don't get the 5 slots. It goes back to 4. Someone else will get the 5 slots. So those teams that are fighting for those other Champions League spots don't get to, I don't want to say take it easy, but they have to focus a little more. And those teams might take points off together, to include Man City, might even give us another boost. Because I don't think Leverkusen is going to beat us. I think we could go there and end.
Yeah. I think we'd beat that. Brother, do you know what? All I'm going to say is that's going to be a spectacle for us rivals, us as the rivals, to watch those games. But I don't care. When we get to a certain point in a certain stage in the Champions League, I don't care about the English clubs. I know that there's these people, the English clubs, we get 5 more. I don't care. As long as our team qualifies for the Champions League next season, I don't care about these other teams. I don't care whether they qualify first or fourth, because obviously Man United, they are going for that Champions League. I tell you, Man United are interesting because this is a giant, what we got now, that's slowly waking up. Now I know they lost the other day against Newcastle, but them in the Champions League, I'm telling you, they can attract players as well. Man United, if they get in the Champions League, I think in a couple of seasons, I think they'll be back. I honestly believe Man United will be back in about 2 seasons if they start their Champions League campaign. They start to bring in some better players as well. I think they're the ones who I'm really watching out for. Not the Chelseas, it's the Man United.
You see what happens as soon as they give Man United 2 Premier League games in 1 week.
Yeah.
They've been used to playing 1 game a week. As soon as you give them an extra game, so Champions League, Premier League, they shit the bed again. And Palace gave him a good game. Like, Palace was ahead in the game, red card. Like the warning signs have been there for everybody, not just us. But United's been getting away with it because they're a low threat. Like they lost enough games in the beginning of the season. Everyone knows they're not going to win anything. They're out all the cups, so they were a low threat and was just able to put fresh legs on the pitch every week and outrun people. But they give them 2 games in 1 week, 2 games in a 6-day span, and they shit the bed. You can't lose to 10 men twice in the one season.
Oh no, hell no.
Everton went there, and these are not late reds. Like Njai or Ghana Gay got injured for slapping the shit out of Roy Keane in the first half. He slapped his own player and got sent off. It was 0-0, and then the man went to lose the game. Like dude got booked for simulation in the first. It was still 0-0, and they were against 10 men, and they lost the game. I think it's vibes, it's new manager bounce, and there's the hierarchy at Man United. They don't even believe that Carrick is their guy. They're looking at De Zerbi. I see who else they're looking at. I see 3 other names that if you're Carrick, you're gonna look at like, brother, you rather give these men the job than me? Like, because I don't think De Zerbi is a huge step up from Carrick. At least Carrick knows the club, and you know what I mean. De Zerbi he plays good football and that, but he's not what you think of when you're the biggest club.
Is that the biggest manager that they're going to attract? De Zerbi?
There's another name on there that I'm forgetting. It was a big name, but I can't remember right now from the report.
Not Enrique. It's not Luis Enrique. He's not going.
It's not Enrique, but it was a big name. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a big name.
Not Ancelotti.
No, Ancelotti and Tuchel wasn't under consideration, but there was a. Big name.
Is it the German manager?
Yes. Nagelsmann, De Zerbi, and there was another guy, but the other guy wasn't a big name. But Nagelsmann was the biggest name on the list.
Yeah. See, Nagelsmann going to Man United, that would be interesting. That
scapegoat manager. Yeah. Jesus can go on international break. He's not Arsenal out, but we need him for these type of games because in the next round of the FA Cup, I want Norwich, I want Leeds. Port Vale is still in it.
I don't even want Leeds. I don't want Leeds.
Yeah,
I don't want Leeds.
Brentford is still in this thing. West Ham is in this thing. I want one of them. You know what I mean? So we need Gabriel Jesus for those games to keep the guys fresh for Bournemouth and City and Newcastle.
How many games has Jesus not played? He's not played a few games now, has he?
He has, but he hasn't played. He hasn't featured in the last 2. He's bringing on Havertz instead of big up to Mark. Big up to LFC Monster.
This is what I mean, bro. Yeah, it's like if this guy ain't even getting any minutes, it's like we, the fans, expecting Jesus to come on and do something. Yeah, but he's not even played.
Yeah,
he's probably scoring loads of goals in training, looking so impressive. Yeah, and then when he kicks a ball, you know what I mean? In match day, he just looks rubbish.
Yeah. And the minutes have been there to be had. He's just not been given the minutes because the past 2 games, Arteta hasn't used all his subs. It didn't. He only used 4 subs against Brighton, and he used 4 subs against Chelsea. Because I think Madueke could have got a run out against Brighton because Saka was out there looking tired, bro.
See, this makes me laugh. Yeah. See, I was watching your stream yesterday. Yeah, I saw Cape in the chat. Yeah. And I think he forgot what you said about the game, yeah? Because I said the exact thing. I said Madueke should be playing, coming on, you know what I mean, to thing. But what Cape said was that Saka's defensively better than him. So to keep Saka on. That's what he was saying. That's what he said on the watch along, yeah? So I don't know.
Defensively better. Really? Because for a winger, Martinelli isn't a great defender, but you know what he gives? Effort. That's all defense is for a winger. You track back, you track your man, and you make him uncomfortable. That's it. So I don't know, bro. Even against Sunderland, that game, Saka was dead out there, bro.
Mash up.
Yeah, that's why the ball just kept getting recycled. And against Chelsea, I think Nani could have done something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
City can still win something. I don't speak to. So yeah, I think they'll. You know what? I hope Newcastle knock them out the FA Cup.
Oh, is this week, innit?
Yeah, They got Newcastle for like the 10th time this season. That they got Newcastle fatigue. We got Chelsea fatigue. They just been running into one another. Big up to Mr. Moss Appeals, Elijah BBK. Manners and respect to you, bro. Glad the algorithm found you. Thank you for being here. Big up to the assembled. Hope you're good, man. Manners and respect. Monsters in the house. Dapping's going around. But broski, our remaining 8 games is favorable than most. We got 3 away games, 5 home games. 2 of the 3 away games we're still in London. We're not traveling outside of London, right? It's Palace away and West Ham away. The only long travel in the Premier League we have is when we go to Manchester. So with the break and the opportunity we got with City dropping points, we're in a good position to win out all our home games, and I think we can beat for Palace and West Ham away. So it kind of lines up right. If I'm asking you post the City draw percentage wise for your confidence, where are you?
Listen, why are you doing these little?
Because I want to know where your head's at with the title, bro.
You know, there's bare people that watch your streams, yeah, and you're asking me about percentages, putting me right on the spot. Yeah. I reserve my right.
Oh, that's because we value your opinion, or we wouldn't ask it.
I reserve my right to keep that information to myself. To be honest, yeah, I can just pluck out a number. Yeah, I don't have a number in my head right now.
I don't believe
you've got confirmation from me that I still think we're going to win the league. I think it's going to be stinky though. So those 8 games, I can't predict them games, yeah, because I know they're going to be stinkfests. I know there's going to be injuries. Gyökeres is going to try and dribble and he's going to lose the ball. I know Saka's going to do something. Set piece. I know there's going to be one of those things that's going to happen, but percentage wise,
is it above 50?
It's difficult, man, because I'm thinking about City as well. I'm not just thinking about us. I'm thinking about City because you've got to factor in, and this is what you say, the team selection, the team on the day, who's playing on the day, the games when they're being played. So is City playing before Arsenal? Is it in reverse? These are the factors, yeah, that you have to put into consideration when you're looking at the games ahead, because you know what we're like. Yeah, we did take advantage this week, yeah, but we haven't really been doing that a lot. So it's gonna be, yeah. As I said, this is Arsenal. Those 3 words. This is Arsenal, and it's difficult for me to even like put a percentage now. Right now, I can't do it. I can't do it.
So you're you're cautiously optimistic. Yeah, that's
yeah. Cautiously optimistic. Yeah, definitely. Do you know what? In my crazy thinking, yeah, I believe we win every single game, innit? That's how I look at it. So really and truly, yeah, it should be 99.5, 99.9%, giving that little bit for error. Do you know what I'm saying? That margin for error. So 99%. How about that?
Oh shit, I like it. Yeah, Static. Big up Static. Says Saka defensively better. I've heard everything. Now, yeah,
that's what. Hey, go to my stream, and that's what he said when we was doing the stream. Because I goes, should we bringing on Mascara? I mean, not Mascara. Madueke. He's like, no, because Saka's defensively better. Because when you watch the streams, yeah, when you watch the watch alongs, yeah, you notice that I'm quite critical in the games, innit? When I don't like something, I'll say it. No, I don't. No, that's why. Kate would be like, that's why I don't say anything about the players, because I'm positive and all of this kind of stuff. But I'm like, I'm reactionary in the game, bro. Yeah, if someone's doing some stupid this shit, I'm not gonna be. No, bro, fix up, man. Do you know what I mean? So this is the thing, innit, on the watch alongs, man. It's frustrating, man, but it is what it is.
You know what? When this is how conditioned Cape has become by Mikel to when you're asking for a winger to come on and he's leading with defense. Like we're talking about replacing an attacking player, and you want to tell me that but what he does defensively. All right, let's bring on Mascara for Saliba. Oh, he's better going forward. Now, defender's a defender, bro. You know, we're bringing on Nani because one thing we know about Nani that he is very direct, and he's going to run at that guy 3 times. He get by him twice, it might create a big chance. We score 2 goals, Brighton is done and dusted. You know what I mean? But you leave it to 1. What happens at the GTEC Stadium happens all over again, and we can't afford another draw. You know what I mean? Especially we didn't know the Man City result at the time. Martin says, lads, Nkapie has impressed me this season.
Yes,
he's gone on this. Yeah, 100%. Sign him up right now, bro. You know, and I think he can play against Leverkusen because he's a lone player.
He can. He can. And these are the type of players, when you're in a fight for the title, because he's been there, he's seen it. Yeah. Those are the type of players you want in your team, and he's really showing his character as well, and he's showing that he's an absolute baller of a defender as well. So I rate Nkapie, man. Even the way he just like Herzler mentality, he could have went all mad and switched up on him, but he's like,
I love that.
Shut your mouth. You know them ones. Shut your mouth. If I kick your ass, rude boy.
Yeah. I like it, man. Big up to James Bond. Manners and respect, my general. We need some type of rotation, bro. Like Zubimendi will play
every single
game. Yep, he will, bro. It's Nogard comes on and he gets a breather, but he'll rest for this game. But against Everton, he's starting him and Declan starting playing a full 90. And maybe even Odegaard can get a run out against Mansfield. Shit.
Is he fit?
I don't think most of the squad is not. At this point in the season, most guys are between 80 to 90%. Like unless you're Raya or Kepa, everyone is carrying something at this point. Boateng is pedal to the metal. He is 100%. I sense a little bit of sarcasm there, Gunnar Rican, but I let it slide. Big up the Static, man. Big up to the Oregon Goon. Big up, man. Says, has anyone checked on Dusty Neji?
He's got a relegation rhythm tune. I've been telling him, make sure you get a relegation rhythm. Yeah, he's got a relegation rhythm tune. It sounds all right, actually.
Dal, I have a question for you, Dal. And we'll talk on the American Idiots, but I have a big question for you, and I think about your answer very carefully when I ask you that question about Tottenham and all that. Yeah. Big up to Binks. Big up to Binks, man. Big up to Binks. Hope you are good. Manners and respect to you. Yeah, man. Listen, people, make sure we got damn near 70 people in the building. Make sure that we are subbing to the Waffle
crazy numbers.
Yeah, man. Make sure we sub to the Waffle Down.
And a like on your thing as well. Hold on. Pause.
Yeah, Waffle Down said, LSD might say, don't get any splinters sitting on that fence.
But it is what it is, man.
You know when the PTSD comes, it's cautiously optimistic, Monster. We have to be cautious because here's the thing, and I'm glad LFC Monster said that because let me remind, let the audience, let the record show that 8 games we have remaining. Football comes at you fast in 8 games, and Liverpool can know that more than anybody because the first 5 for 5, top of the league, high flying for the first 5. The next 3, title was over. That's 8 games. That's how quick, and that's how many games we have remaining. Newcastle
2.5 months, isn't it? Left, isn't it?
Yep. Newcastle on their day can beat anyone.
Yes.
Home or away. We have them right after City. It's a sandwich. We have them. We have City April 19th because they moved it to the Sunday now because of Sky Sports thing.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's them. It's Newcastle. Those 2 games will be.
How many days in between? Is it a week?
If it's City game is match week 33, and the Newcastle game is match week 34. I'm not sure the exact day of the week.
That's a week.
I think the midweek fixtures might be over now. I think it's all weekend fixtures from now on. Let me check.
Haven't we got Champions League in between that as well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's
we
what I'm
saying.
That's what you're saying. The games are coming like thick and fast, bro. It's not a joke.
Yeah, brother.
And all I'm hearing is injuries each week. This player's injured, that player's injured. Players are coming back.
Yeah.
It's like Havertz as well now. Yeah, is he going to be able to keep in the team now? Because remember, he had a little bit of a, setback. Is he going to be able to? Because we need numbers in it. It's not about who we rate and who we don't rate. It's about numbers at this time now, isn't it? We need the numbers in the team, innit?
Yeah, I hear it. Big up to Wesley. Wesley says, big up BBK. Yesterday we played the same Forest Liverpool game plan and got lucky. Saka scammed the goal. If we did that, if we keep it at that, we are destined to drop points again. David Raya doing his best job trying to get live again. Big up to Gabriel, man of the match settings. You know what I mean? Gabriel saved
Timber as well. Timber was back to his best as well.
Timber back to his best.
Brilliant.
Back to his levels, Yeah. Binks is in the house. Big up to Binks. Big up to Binks. And since we ain't got E-Ross, we'll big up Binks like all of the woman them. Big up in the chat. Manners and respect. Thank you all for being here. We deeply value your time and thank you for joining us for the weekend warm-up. Saka has a lot of credit in the bank regarding his defensive work rate from previous years, says Boyten. I just hate that we're talking about defensive work rate by our wingers. You know what I mean? Like, no one can tell me what Lamine Yamal does off the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's Saka does his damage going that way. We already have the best defenders. Like, we don't need our wingers defending. I don't like that part. That's kind of it's anti-Arsenal. To have the best defensive wingers when you already have good defensive players. Let's go attack and play some football. You know what I mean? And Dal, the FA Cup, it's a 4:15 a.m. kickoff for me, so I'm gonna need a wake-up call. I hate these early kickoffs, man.
4:15.
Yeah, 4:15 a.m. kickoff because it's 8 hours behind you, man. Cousteau is 50-50 on the title. Yeah, listen.
There's still a long way. 8 games, it's still a long way to go. A lot of football, there's a lot of things can happen in 8 games, man.
Yeah, comes at you quickly, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Football comes at you. It is a humbler, and I see Matisse went from showing his chest to showing his ass on the big six. You see Scott Thurgood put that man in the thong in the build-up. His chest went all the way back in. I don't know if you've heard from Chelsea, Dan, but his chest went all the way back in. Probably came back out after they beat Villa 4-1.
I seen Chelsea down like doing the dick waving thing, innit? My striker's got more goals than your striker. I see him doing all of that on Mark's channel, on the Man United channel and stuff like that. I see him doing all of that, but I don't pay them no mind, man. Yeah, got time for them, man.
Big up, man. Let's see. What we got? Boy, Ted said, I don't like our defensive wingers thing either, but whatever. It's gonna win us everything, then win us the thing, right? The price to play for this type of football is a Premier League trophy. It's not an FA Cup or a Carabao. Like you already know I'm happy with the domestic cup double, as I said in the beginning of the season. However, things evolve, expectations change as the season goes on. I think if we're gonna suffer through this type of football, we must. We must. And I'm ready to book my ticket to the parade. As soon as I want to say the Fulham game, we handle our business, because Turkish yesterday said he alluded to the point that he don't think that City is going to beat Chelsea and West Ham. He's going to win one of those and drop points in one of those. Handle our business. We handle our business because opportunity has knocked on our door again. And I didn't think that it would after Wolves. Like the football gods would look and be like, "Damn, Arsenal, just how many opportunities am I going to give you for you to mess this up?" Zubi out for this. What you think of this guy, Elliot Anderson?
You know what? I don't know what the hype is. I don't know what all the hype is about this shoot. Do you know what? He started the season and he had some really great stats, like the most creative and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, he's a good player, but the way they rate him, 80 mils and all that, I don't know, man.
80 mil?
I was hearing 80 mil and all that for this guy, man. I don't rate him like others do, man. He's had one season, yeah. And if you want more stinky football, it's going to be him and Rice. If he comes to Arsenal, it's going to be him and Rice, and that football's just going to be stinky, man. Ain't going to be no flair, ain't going to be no excitement. It's just going to be just dead English, English tax.
What about this guy?
Tonali. Yeah, no, listen, Tonali every day of the week, man.
Think he's better than Bruno G?
No, but I like Tonali. Yeah. I think he's technically very good.
Yeah.
And he can bang as well. He can, he's. I remember when he first came to Newcastle. Yeah, it took him a little while, but he weren't playing like as a DM, innit? He was playing more as an 8, innit?
Mm-hmm.
And he was looking good, man. Do you know what I'm saying? This DM role, I don't think he's a DM. I think he's more of a 8, but nah, he's a good player, man. I do like him.
I hear it, bro. But just quickly, man, before we wrap up, prediction for tomorrow. How do you think we big result, big performance?
I think in these FA Cup games, the shackles come off a little bit. And I'm gonna go for 4-1 Arsenal.
Giving them a go, giving them a consolation.
Yeah, because come on, man, we like to give gifts in it. Come on, we can't be, we can't be that bad. We've got to give them a little gift. Hey, their set piece taker though, he can take a free kick. They're forward, so their forward's decent, bro. They got a decent forward, so watch out for him.
Yeah, I think we keep. I'm gonna go 3-0. I just see these boys go to the Amex without Big Willie and still keep a clean sheet. Without.
You think Gyökeres comes on in the second half and does some damage?
I think he'll come on, but I think the game will be done by then. Like Jesus, he thrives in the FA Cup. Remember, his hat trick was against Forest and Palace in the FA Cup, wasn't it? It was against Crystal Palace. Yeah, this is a low. Yeah, they're a League One side, man. I think Jesus, he cooks in these types of games. So we'll see how it goes. I'm sure you're doing a watch along, yeah.
Yeah. I'll be doing a watch along. I don't know if Cape's going to be there because he's got his kids football team, football match. So it might just be me. Guna Rican, if you're about, come join me, man. You know what I mean? I know you like a watch along. Man like Craig as well, but I think Craig plays football on a Saturday. So yeah, if anyone wants to join, man, just let me know, innit? You know what I mean?
You heard the man, Guna Rican. After going 5-0, I can hear. Yeah, do it. 3-0 professional performance and do the draw right after and give us Norwich and put us in the semis. That's what I'm on. Yeah. Easiest path to the final, my bro. I'm gonna tell you, enjoying it. Shit.
Is he Liverpool?
Mateo's Arsenal, but he enjoyed it. He enjoyed it. Oh damn, Arsenal. But yeah, man. Anything else you got coming up? You want to let the people know?
I'll see what Craig's doing, because Craig's one of them guys that likes to disappear, isn't it? So I'm gonna see what he's saying. I might have a little till the end. I think Sammy's got a show on now, so he's probably gonna ask one of us guys to jump on.
Yeah, I'm heading over there. So I'm looking for.
Heading over there, yeah. I've not got the invite yet, so we'll see in it. But not much really. Just to watch along. Maybe something if Dr. Seymour's about tomorrow.
The doctor is sick.
Yeah, Dr. Sickmore. Just see how. Nah, he's not been well in it. Like,
sick.
Yeah, we just see. Yeah, we just see how he's doing. But yeah, man, I'm here. Anyway, everyone knows where my channel is. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. They know where my channel is. It's up to you if you want to come over or not, innit?
Yes, people, make sure that you're subbed and you have your notifications on and all them something there.
Remember, he's suspended, yeah?
Yeah.
Quick, before you go, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Are you not gutted about MLS? The one time you can play him in midfield. So the first time it was Calafori's injury affected him. Now, this time, and it's just those it's going away now. He's not going to get the opportunity to play midfield.
Sometimes the Almighty, sometimes Jaja protects you from yourself. Maybe there's a broken leg waiting on him in the midfield, and the Father
Ooh.
God is protecting him from it. You know, sometimes
Mm.
God protects you from yourself. Sometimes God will give you a flat tire and you're frustrated, and He just saved you from a massive pileup on the highway. You know what I mean? He knows best. So maybe you know it's he will play midfield, but it's not the right time for him. So maybe Jaja protecting him from himself. So it's one of them ones. Big up to every single one of you. I'm gonna send you over to the football rig. Thank you for your time, and I'll be over there after I go shake my legs for a second.
Yeah. Where was you going there?
And kiss my wife.
I wanted to know where you was going there, bro.
Big up to everybody, man. Manners and respect, people.
Big up, Waveland. Hey, he's frozen, man. Look at that big smile. I'm taking a screenshot of that. Yeah. I'm taking a screenshot of that. I think you're frozen. Right, I'm gone. Peace.